Good evening. Hi, Scorpio. Hi, Sai. Hi, Allie. Who else is here? Y'all, I'm using my phone, so it's harder for me to read the chat. Hey, Jennifer. I'm hoping it temporarily fixes the audio issue, though, we've been having. Hi, Jennifer D. Hi, Allie. Hi, Jimmy. Hey, Bunny. Oh, how's everybody doing? Hi, Diana. Man, I'm picking up a lot of like fragmented stuff in the energy, which I think has to do with, hey, Faye. Hey, Mad Hatter. With what's going on, you know, with planetary stuff right now, which, Jimmy, if you could throw up a comment with a quick rundown of everything that's moving around right now between retrogrades and planetary shifts. I think we're just a couple of days out from Aries season 2. Hi, Divine Frankenstein. So I feel like I'm picking up a bunch of fragmented things in the energy. I feel like a lot of people are diving into their chaos. And on one end, it feels good. And on the other end, I feel like some people are losing their shit. So I don't know. Let's see what happens with the energy. Hi, Shannon. Hey, Lala. Hey, Mark. Hi, Ice Wolf. Hi, Divine Torch. Hi, Aphrodite. Thank you all for coming in. You dig this vibe, Scorpio? Do you dig the chaos? Is that what you mean? Like the energy vibe? Hi, Leonard. Oh, by the way, Giz is here, okay? We just don't have the correct seating for him to be in front of the phone while I use the phone for the live, but he did want to say hi. Yes, it is volatile and potent at the moment. I agree. I agree. For sure. Woo. In a good way. Well, some of us think it's in a good way. Yeah, Mercury retrogrades coming up on the 14th. There's a full lunar eclipse on the 14th. Venus just go into retrograde into, did it move into Aries? I don't know. That's Jimmy. Jimmy can give you the astrology report. He's definitely the astrologer in the Star Tribe. He knows much more about what's going on. It's a whole lot of mathing to me sometimes. Hi, Mary. Yeah, it is a red moon. So I think we're gonna, I feel like they want me to dive into some past life energy first. Okay, I don't think that's gonna be the whole reading, but because it just feels like there's all these crossovers of timelines happening right now. So let's see what's up with that. Wowza, a whole lot of Ice Wolf. For 2 days I've been hearing 7 Nation Army couldn't hold me back. I don't think it's because I'm going to see Jack White soon. Keep hearing that song and I keep hearing Sweet Dreams. The, you know, Marilyn Manson's version. It's that Venus and Aries retro energy. Yeah. You know, my moon's in Aries, so I'm going to feel it. Hi, Carol. Hey, TA. Hi, Alicia. Did you all know that Alicia is a real live Stevie Nicks doppelganger? I think they're twins from another mother. First time I saw a picture of Alicia, I was like, whoa, Stevie. Hey, Amy. All right. Let me tap in. Let's see what's up here. Oh, I like that. We've actually never gotten that card out of this deck. Looking at love life, Egypt, and the arts. This feels very Akashic Records, as some of you are diving into maybe some of the chaos, the energy, and the shadows. I feel like some of you are diving into the Akashic Records, and I like this because it's it's like the feeling of a new symphony. I feel like a lot of you are redefining love, and for some of you, you're diving into your Akashic Records for that. Tell me more. Tell me more. You're diving into your Akashic Records for that. Something about the Temple of Isis. We picked up on this energy a few weeks ago, I feel like. A second. I'm going to pull out some Hecate. Spicy communication. Aries loves spicy communication. Anyone on this arts card, please? Rising power. Okay, we have the stability card, the rising power card, and the crux card from the Hecate Oracle. I will define these a little more. Just trying to get a little more energy on those past life cards. But in this Aries energy, this is about where you're putting your energy. Some of you are experiencing like an awareness of places in your life where you're unplugging, you're desensitizing, because you don't know what to do with the energy. So there's like some forms of escapism going on because there's so much energy right now, unsure what to do with the energy. There's something in your Akashic Records about that. There's something Egyptian in that. So, and something around the arts. We have rising power under Egyptian. Let me find out more about this. But there's some kind of stability here in the arts and creating art. Tell me about this rising power. This rising power with the Egyptian card. I don't want to talk to my guide that's here right now. You know, I think maybe it's the past 2 or 3 lives that I've done. I have a specific guide that I do shadow work with, but that doesn't show up when I do readings, but it's shown up on the past couple of lives, and I'm trying to it feels like a masculine energy to me, so I'm going to say he, this particular spirit guide that I work with, but I'm trying to shoo him away. See how spicy this communication gets tonight. Some of you have had a breakthrough about some form of communication that you have, some extrasensory form of communication that you have. with that Egypt card and the rising power. I feel like there's someone here who went into their Akashic records, came out as the Queen of Swords with the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords in reverse. It was something that was a little, that you feared a little bit. I see like, actually, that's interesting. They're showing me like poltergeist. Like some of you are seeing like almost like poltergeist energies you were kind of freaked out about, which if, you know, if you grew up in the 80s, you would be, right? Like, I'm not talking about Carol going through the TV here, but that's the, that's the example that we have about dealing with poltergeist. And some of you have like known this for a while, like you see these energies, you feel these energies, but there's some kind of dive that you did into some past life energy, into some Akashic record energy that like released your fear of this. How interesting. Okay, let's talk about this arts card. That's cool energy, y'all. The High Priestess. Tell me more about the arts and the High Priestess. Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot. Give me one on this Crux card, please. This love life. Oh, some of you are using your energy in a very powerful way right now, your sacral energy. Okay, for those of you that are not in a relationship, what I'm picking up on with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse on that love life card is that there were some of you may have been, you know, you were creating distractions, right? You're numbing out, and there's so many ways we can do that. There's so many ways you can do that. So take that how that resonates with you, rather than moving that sacral energy to creation, just numbing out like a relationship or the fact that you weren't speaking with someone. But there's been like a big shift in that, and the shift is the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Chariot, which is really beautiful energy under the arts, right? You're honing that High Priestess energy. This feels like very feminine sacral energy into works, and it's coming on quickly, and you are producing some really magical stuff here. It's like, you know, masterpiece stuff, whatever that is. Creating spaces, artistic endeavors, writing. You're understanding you can move that energy. Tell me more about this, please, because I like this vibe a lot. Yeah, the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. This is real progress for someone. So if that resonates with you, it is important to reflect on how much progress this is for you, in the sense of whatever was happening over here within some kind of relationship, some intimate partner relationship, and then desensitizing and numbing to not think about it, rather than harnessing that sacral energy, even if it's rage coming from that, you know, sacral energy, anger, sorrow, whatever it is, and you're moving it into works. You're utilizing the energy. That's very High Priestess, and something in the arts, okay? And manifesting something here, something creative. I feel like you're manifesting something very creative, but there's been like some kind of, yeah, with the King of Wands, excellent. There's been a shift. It's like you've moved out of sitting in this. But the awareness, know that in the awareness, when you had this awareness, like in this Seven of Pentacles, I think it's really important. They keep talking about like paying attention to the progress, because the shift happened quickly. It was like it came into your awareness that you were trying to sidestep something, desensitize something to not have to feel some feelings. And instead we're like, F this, I'm going to feel these feelings and I'm going to pour them into something, some kind of work, something creative. And with that, that's what a high priestess does with a high priestess energy. Okay, the high priestess will keep things behind the veil. A lot of times the high priestess keeps her emotions behind the veil, and she utilizes those emotions for other endeavors. She doesn't maybe need to verbally express them to, you know, another party that was involved, but instead will make music, create beautiful spaces. Yeah, this is like the opening of a flower. See how he's in the flower there with with the 5 of Wands, okay? He's not protecting himself, actually. He looks quite regal and stoic there. He knows the power of his emotional energy. And with the 2 of Cups, this card is the energy of what I felt coming in. This, like, maybe not for a lot of the world, but the chaos that we feel in this energy is like people diving into their own chaos, dancing with their skeletons, dancing with their shadow. And I feel this, it's kind of cool. I feel this, like, I'm hearing Joan Jett, we're not gonna take it. Like, there's something that, like, when you realize that you were using forms of escapism, instead took your power back and harnessing that creative energy, like, realize you were wasting time, space, all of those things. All right, let's see what other kind of chaos is going on. Hi, Stewie. I know, I love to chat. I love to dance with my shadow, too. It's my creative side. You know, it's taking... Suffering creates art. Suffering creates knowledge. Pain creates a lot of beautiful things. There's no point in, I don't believe there's any point in desensitizing ourselves to it. I think it's pretty certain that there are going to be painful events in life. There are things that are going to be uncontrolled. So what are we going to do with the energy? Hi, Diana. Lost biodome. What's up, Clerg? Welcome in. Hi, Tanya. Tanya, I probably did get your email, and I will take a look at it in the morning. I don't do emails every day like most people. I do them like twice a week, so I apologize for the... Hey, Candy. Hey, Richie. Intense phone call, Sai. Get it out, Sai. Hey, Oracle. Yeah, we'll eat us up if we don't. That's why it's you know, it's part of the coming to self, you know. If you believe in the self and the self-identity, is diving right into that chaos, diving right into that pain. It's very powerful. Lukewarm comes to mind for people that don't deal with it and constantly look for forms of escapism. All right, what's up with this Kate deck? Guiding others to understand that destruction is sacred. Oh, they're showing me a gymnasium, okay? They're showing me like a Greek Roman times gymnasium. A space of open thought, a space where people can critically think and share ideas without being thrown to the lions. Interesting. Let me have one more on this. Sacred temple of thought. Critically thinking and listening to others to expand our knowledge. And strength. Strength is not hiding in the face of destruction. Okay? And when we get to the other side of this, if we so choose to transmute it, we can become a torchbearer. And there's something about sacred knowledge here, guiding people through sacred knowledge. Your experiences have gained you wisdom and knowledge that you would not have had otherwise, okay? If you ignored it, if you desensitized yourself to it. The world is constantly trying to sell us formulas to avoid pain. But there's a great amount of wisdom about living in pain. And they keep showing me like a gymnasium, right? Like in Greek Roman times, like a space where people can share ideas and can think openly in healthy forms of debate, healthy forms of conversation. There's something about this, creating a sacred temple by finding a space where you can share knowledge and ideas with people who are open-minded, who are free thinkers. Tell me more about this. I like this. I like this energy. What deck do you want me to go to? I feel like I know where I want to go back to this. Tell me more about this guidance card. Tell me more about this guidance card, please. Nine of Wands in reverse. I like that. The Star card in reverse. The Seven of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Your guidance is needed. And where is the space? Where is the space where you won't have to come out of it feeling battered and bruised and disillusioned? Where are these spaces? There's not many of them in the world right now, is there? Where we can talk about the matters of the heart. We can talk about science and spirituality in the same spaces. And not get attacked. Be respected for our knowledge and our experience. Tell me more about this sacred temple. Jamie. How you gonna fund it, Jamie? The Fool. Ace of Wands. Looking at the Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Justice card in reverse. So this feels like something in the collective consciousness, being in many spaces, whether they be professional or personal or otherwise, right? Where there has not been justice, been looked at as the Fool. Okay, there's a lot of fire energy in this particular Ace of Wands card. It also has very Empress energy on it. So even coming to conversations pure of heart, it feels like for many of you, you've been attacked in these conversations. This feels professional too. This feels like in a professional setting, being in a hierarchy, being in something that is not an equality model. Okay, is what they're showing me. And looking for that sacred temple, that equality model within that sacred temple where people can freely share ideas and wisdom and not be looked at as the fool or looked at as unbalanced. This is also like being around a lot of people that have absolutely no empathy gene. And empathy is different than sympathy. And having a deeper understanding of a collective experience, even if the individual's ideas are different. This feels very culture too, okay? This feels very, very culture, like a work culture or a life culture. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this with the Strength card. Scared to come forward with communication with ideas and fear that it will affect a 10 of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. This is not having a safe space to learn. Okay? This is not having a safe space to learn. And I keep getting that. I keep getting that image. I keep getting that image of like the gymnasium. Okay, a time where artists and philosophers and scientists and spiritualists could all freely and openly discuss and debate. And people were open-minded. It wasn't about picking a team. There's something, they're showing me so much like Renaissance stuff. There's something about like it's time for those that have been willing to dive into their chaos and are taking off the masks. It's like time that we start a new Renaissance. That's what that art card was about too. This is the new Renaissance. There's something about fearing the consciousness of AI too. And it's not about fearing it. It's about feeding it. We're creating that consciousness. So how are you feeding it? It's the new AI. It's the new artistic renaissance. That's what they're saying. You know what I'm hearing right now, Jimmy. Till I find the righteous one. Computer built. Okay. All right. Looks like we're being tasked with creating this space. All right, Star Tribe. Hi, Miriam. Yes. The golden renaissance. I like that. Miriam, I'm so glad you're here. I don't think we've seen you on a live before. Welcome in. I'm so happy that you're here. Well, Bunny Rabbit, this new gymnasium that I'm speaking of is not just masculine. It's not just a bunch of men sitting around with no clothes on, okay? That's not the image that they showed me. It was the idea, right? It's the idea. of people being able to get together and share ideas and dip into a collective consciousness together. Hold on, y'all. I'm mixing up my decks here. Aw, thanks, Miriam. I appreciate that. If you're into personal growth, if you're into being a free thinker, then that might be why you resonate with me. All right. You know, what's interesting is I get on this live with you all and I can feel all the, the fragmented energy, that chaos, that anger energy that I can feel dissipates. It's good. I'm an Aries moon too, Miriam. I am totally an Aries moon. Yeah, I live in between the Delulu land of Pisces and the fiery emotions of Aries. Jim bro. Crack me up. Okay, there's some people in the energy that might be feeling quite a bit of fear right now and feeling defeated. I think these are very, this is happening right now, right? This is happening around us. So one of the first things that they're saying is if you're feeling fear, if you're feeling defeated, really also to make sure, where is that energy coming from? Is it really coming from you? Is it really coming from your circumstances? Is it like, really take a look at that, because there's so much of that in the energy of the world right now. It's hard not to feel that. So for some of you, just check and make sure that that's not a projection, okay? But they're showing me nature. They're showing me Lady of the Wild Beasts and Guardian here. So there's something around guardians within nature spirits. When you're feeling this fear, when you're feeling this defeat, it might be about diving into nature in any way that you can. Let me find out more about these nature spirits. When the anxiety pops up, you got to get out to the forest and talk to the fairies. But there's so much of that in the energy right now. It's like that. I feel like they're really strongly like saying, for many of us, there might be projection going on there, right? Especially if you're energetically sensitive, we can just feel it all around us right now. I don't even have to explain that, right? The world's in a weird place, okay? And people don't want to dive into their chaos. Instead, they want to be avoidant and then project all that nastiness on others that they don't want to look at. Page of Wands. Yeah. You going into the woods, being the Lady of the Wild Beasts, howling at the moon, hanging out with the fairies is going your own way. Okay? A different way than the world, with the Page of Wands and with the Four of Swords in reverse. I like that. Yeah, that's double confirmation. So for those of you that are energetically sensitive, it feels like now more than ever, it's just really, really important that whatever it is that you do, whatever feels good to you, to surround and protect your energy, to be out in nature, breathe. You know, even I was having it yesterday. I was having this like massive amount of anxiety, and I have nothing to be anxious about. And I had to just like, I had to meditate for a little while. I had to like get down to the center of it. I had to do some, you know, some breath work, and it went away. And yeah, it's just because I'm an energetically sensitive person, man. I go out, you know, all it takes is a couple of bus stops, man, and I can feel everybody's rage. You're starting a YouTube channel. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. Please let us know when it's up. Yeah, running barefoot in the woods. Running barefoot in the woods is good. I actually spent a lot of time at the park on Sunday. It was wonderful. Sky's favorite place, Golden Gate Park. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords. Yeah, so this is just about a shift in perspective, okay? If you're in this 9 of Pentacles energy, you know, and what they're saying is like, you know, 9 of Pentacles is about self, and it's about self-abundance, and it feels awkward, it feels weird, it feels different, because not everyone else is feeling this way right now. Like, how can you be so jovial as the perceived image of what's happening with the world going on is that, you know, it's crumbling, and we're all eating our own swords as systems are falling. And you're feeling these projections. Ace of Cups flew out too. They're telling me something about this full moon coming up with this Ace of Cups. Let me find out what this is. It's going to be a breath of life. It's going to be a breath of life. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. It's going to be a breath of life. Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups. What is this communication? What is this communication, please? Something, King of Wands. There's going to be, okay, something's coming in, okay, some kind of communication, some download is coming in on this full moon, which is on the 14th. I think it's only like a couple of days away. This is tying back to, they told me I missed something when I was looking at those past life cards that we started out with. With the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, there's going to be life. They're showing me like moon energy going into an Ace of Cups. And this is actually, it's going to be around like redefining there's something about redefining your relationships here. There's going to be a message or an intuitive download about redefining relationships. Tell me more about this. Something about seahorses. Can you give me not 10 cards, but like 1 or 2, please? Tell me about this. Ace of Cups. This is really some really magical energy here. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Tell me more about this, please. Man, a lot of you have just been doing some really serious... Oh, okay. So many of you have been doing some really like deep deconstructing. Really deep deconstructing. That's also why they showed me the gymnasium. Thank you. Also around showing me the gymnasium is like the idea of looking to history, as some of you have been doing some really deep dives, right? Into the chaos, into the shadows, deconstructing beliefs. Some of it is confusing, but they're saying, look at the patterns of history. Like we can see like where like a belief might be starts with our family line, right? Like religious or cultural beliefs, morals, things like that that have been handed down to us by our family. And it's still, there's a deeper root there, and that deeper root is in history. So for some of you, they're saying to look at that, to look at the origins of some of these beliefs that you've been deconstructing, and also that some of you are feeling in a void right now, because it's like there's been a deconstruction of beliefs, but there hasn't been one that's been put into place. And it's just because it's still in contemplation. You're still kind of contemplating what that is, what you resonate with, what that belief is in your life. Specifically here with the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Wands, is they're showing me it's very much around relationships. But something, the Empress, something's coming in the full moon. There's some kind of, they just keep saying some kind of breath from the moon that's going to fill up your cup. That's going to be something that you resonate with and you feel grounded in and you feel really solid in as the Empress. And feeling really clear about taking it on, like taking on this belief around family, around relationships that is different from, you know, probably what you've been taught and what you've grown up with. And they're saying you will feel even more solidified of why it does not resonate with you when you take a historical dive into it. Well, thanks, Just Jennifer. I didn't realize I didn't turn my notifications off. Thanks. That's why you like all that past life energy, Jennifer. You go all the way down the spiral. Scorpio and Jimmy, y'all fist bumping? You're all fist bumping. You had a dream about the moon crying, Bunny? Yeah, they keep showing me it's like a face of a moon, like it's blowing out air, but then it's like it turns into this beautiful water in the cup, in the Ace of Cups. So this is, so many of us to get, like, the only way that we can get to this, we can get to like this deep deconstruction is in isolation. Okay, people that are very, are like on a mission of understanding the self, we can only get to this deconstruction and get to the bottom of it through a lot of solitude. Where all my hermits at? I know this is a band of hermits, but that's also why they were showing me the gymnasium, right? Like we need each other, and it's time to go against the tide. You know, of people not being able to be free thinkers, everybody having to be the same ideals to fit any kind of group, to have any feeling of like any kind of feeling of love and belonging, and also too so that we can help each other through these processes. We can help each other through these processes, finding people that can help you through these processes that are not in any way trying to indoctrinate you, but also have sacred knowledge, that an experience that will help guide. It'll just be, you know, it'll be a guide It'll be a guide to get into the direction that you want to go for self. Yeah, hermiting together, Pamela, exactly. What are we going to call it? Let's not call it a gymnasium. I've never been one for sports. What are we going to call it? Can we come up with something cooler than that? Brainasium. Brainasium. Do you know how cool it is that I'm picking up this energy right now from you all? One, with the total shit show that's happening on planet as we know it, and the fact that there's all this weird energy in planetary alignments, which is making people feel chaotic and angry. And man, you're diving right into the black hole. I love it. You're diving in. You're diving in. In a time, it feels like more than ever in the world where self, individualism, authentic identity, energetic sovereignty is not accepted. I love all you weirdos. You're my fave. Yeah, Candy. Listen, I'm reading your comment right now, Candy, about moving. That's also knowing like our boundaries, our limitations, healthy mental spaces, what is best for us, right? Like, no. In the middle of a move and, you know, transitions like that, major life transitions, things that we have to do in the 3D, not necessarily a time to take a deep dive. I agree with you 100%. That is using your logic, which is very needed to navigate this three-dimensional world. That's a mouthful, Jimmy. That's a mouthful. Truth or consequences, I like that. Yeah, I just want things that would look cool on a band t-shirt, so I'm probably not the one to ask. I want it to be like the Astral Pigs, you know? Something like that. The Thunderdome. Oh, Bunny Rabbit, I love Canva so much. I've never made a t-shirt on Canva, but I use Canva all day long to make thumbnails and stuff like that. It's so great. It's such a great tool. Knowledge incubation. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. I still want to talk about this think tank. I want to talk about this think tank, I guess. The cave. The cave of knowledge. Dreams. Nature. Lady of the Wild Beasts again. Well, Jimmy, I think that this think tank needs to be out on your property is what I'm seeing between nature, the cave. All the artwork on these cards I'm looking at is very green. Very green. They're telling us to go outside. Telling us to go outside for this incubation. Tell me about this dreams card. I don't think this card has never come out of this deck as much as we use this deck. Look at how cool that is. Very Roman too. Okay. Tell me more about this dreams. Which deck do you want me to go to? I'm really surprised you had me break out this deck. I never use this deck. Have me go to Light Seers Tarot. Tell me more about this. Tell me about these dreams. These dreams that contain knowledge, please. It's too many. That again, please. The Devil, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Why the Four of Cups? Why the Seven of Pentacles? The Ace of Cups. Oh, this is a freaky kind of cave where people can get to the heart of the matter. Get to the heart of the matter. You know, devil energy, Capricorn energy is not just about obsessions, addictions, manipulation. Because what are the flip side to those things? And for us humans that tend to have that Capricorn energy, that devil energy, you're supposed to have it. You're supposed to have it. So they're saying, how do we get to the heart of the matter with it? How do we get to the heart of the matter and utilize it in ways that are healthy, that are healing for ourselves and people around us? Because this is the energy of the lower chakras, which is extremely powerful energy. We don't talk about that a lot in this quote-unquote spirituality in these spiritual circles. We always talk about the higher chakras, right? Everyone's always talking about getting to enlightenment, but forgetting that they're human. And that there's real beauty in being human. So there's something in this. What does this have to do with the dreams, though, what you're telling me? There's something about getting to the heart of the matter of the devil energy. Getting to the heart of the matter of the devil energy so that it's not used for self-sabotage. There's something that we're not seeing with this. Oh, someone's feeling a real lack of passion right now. Somebody's feeling a real lack of passion. Somebody's feeling a real lack of passion because they've beat their devil energy. I mean, when I say beat your devil energy, you beat your devil energy in the sense that, like, you beat addictions, obsessions. And so now you feel a lack of passion. You feel a void. There's a lot of abstaining of certain behaviors, but why isn't that energy being... What is keeping you from directing that energy somewhere else? I mean, what do you want to build? Do you want to build an empire? Because that's what that sacral and root energy is about. I don't know. What do you want to do? You got to go to a mosh pit? Like, what is it, right? Like, there's so many ways. You find foundations boring. Okay. Then get creative with it. How can we get creative with it? And what does this have to do with the dreams? Please tell me what this has to do with this dream state. What does this have to do with the dream state? Page of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands. 10 of Cups. Oh, someone's feeling, okay, I'm looking at the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Someone doesn't know how to create a 10 of Cups with this energy. Someone doesn't know how to get to emotional fulfillment. We're getting a lot about feeling in the void right now. Swimming in the void as you come out of the chaos. That's absolutely normal. Just FYI. And now it's time to redirect that energy, to bring that fire back. So this 10 of Cups looks different to whoever I'm talking about. Your dreams look different. What are your dreams right now? What are your dreams right now? What is the victory in this 10 of Cups? This complete emotional fulfillment. Because it doesn't look like what's on this card is what they're telling me, which is interesting. I really never hear my guides say that. That ain't what the 10 of Cups looks like to you. And that's okay. You're wanting to go somewhere else. It's kind of funny. The 4 of Wands has got a carnival tent on it. You can be a chaos magician in your own circus if that's what the 10 of Cups is to you. Someone's denying themselves of their dreams. If someone is denying themselves of their dreams, it means that there has been shame put around this devil energy, okay? Maybe you did some stuff in devil energy in the past, okay, that really screwed up what a 10 of Cups was supposed to look like. But what they're showing me is like, it was what someone else's 10 of Cups was supposed to look like. It was a mold that you tried to put yourself in, okay? But it wasn't your true self. It wasn't your true self. And so, yeah, so that Capricorn energy that you had ended up going into obsessions, addictions, okay, manipulative behavior, you know, having to wear a mask in this false 10 of Cups, okay? You're past that is what they're showing me. Someone is past that. They have healed that, but there's still some kind of like projection of shame. There's some kind of projection of shame. And so there's just like a lack of fire. There's a lack of passion happening to head towards your dreams, because your dreams look a lot different than what this 10 of Cups was in the past. And, you know, we're here to tell you that that's cool, okay? This is the weirdo cave. This is the weirdo incubation. We're more concerned about you being, you know, centered in self for your best happiness and wholeness, your best mental health, physical health, spiritual health, wellness, living your best life. Tell me more about this cave, this incubation. Some of you, they're showing me the Sun in reverse, the Chariot, and the 2 of Swords. Some of you in making this choice to step out, to leave the past in the past. There's been rejection. There's been rejection, and it feels like there's some energies that are trying to keep you in this like old timeline. They want you to feel shame. They want you to feel guilt about what you did and the things that you left. But look, this is all getting down to the ugly. This is all getting down to the core of the chaos, right? Getting down to the things that are ugly. You know, and admitting to ourselves when we are wearing masks and going along. with what we believe, what we've been taught is the way that it's supposed to be. Oh, hold on. There are a couple more cards that came out here. Okay, Nine of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Well, what they're telling me is there's a concern in going towards the dreams that you won't be able to come out of the chaos in the mind. What's this stronghold? Because this is strong here. What is this stronghold? What is this stronghold? I feel somebody in a lot of pain right now. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups, Three of Wands. Three of Cups. They're showing me the Three of Wands, the dream fulfillment. The Seven of Cups, what they're showing me in this card is like these cups as like upside down. Okay, sometimes I get interpretation from my guides off these cards. It doesn't look exactly like the artwork, but just so that you understand it. See that snake coming out from under that cup? All those cups are turned around. There was illusions that there were no options. There's something about hidden wisdom here, like wisdom that was hidden about you going towards your dreams. Whoever this resonates with, okay, there's an energy that's very stifling around you. Okay, it could, that energy could be a belief. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but this person might be tied to that belief system. And this is all like, you're pure of heart here. Okay, maybe you did some things in the past that you shouldn't have around this Ten of Cups situation, or that just, you know, that just happened, but you feel really guilty about now. Okay, you've served your penance. Whoever resonates with this, it's time to get rid of that shame, guilt, and condemnation. You've served your penance. It's time for you to go your own way and follow your dream. And there's something that needs to be expanded. There's something that needs to be expanded around other people. I asked for this when we were talking about the cave, all right, which they were talking about again, that gymnasium, that incubation of thought. There are other people. There are other people that are not this closed. And it's time to find them. That don't just have this one way, okay? Because you have two cards of the dreams here. The Three of Wands is all about headed towards the dreams. It's broadening the horizon, headed towards the dreams. And whatever this energy, whatever this belief is, these people were that pulled away all of your optionality, that kind of want you to keep you in this space of feeling bad, of being different or wanting something different, this different Ten of Cups. All right, they're trying to keep this blindfold on, and they're pulling a lot of strings here like a puppet. It's like she's being puppeted. Okay, Sky growled at that energy. She doesn't like it. Head towards your Ten of Cups. Is there anything more we need to know about this? Tell me about the Knowledge card. I don't like I just feel this heaviness, whoever this resonates with. I feel this heaviness of just regret for the past, regret for some things that you may have done when you were wearing these masks, trying to keep the peace, trying to do the right thing, you were told was the right thing, but doesn't align with your heart. And please absolve yourself of that, because the Nine of Pentacles is here. Why this Five of Wands? Oh, what do you got here? Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Nine of Pentacles. That's the energy. That's the energy to get to the Ten of Cups. Okay, there's other community here. There's other community here. There's other forms of mastery that will put you in a Five of Wands in reverse and a Five of Pentacles in reverse. But what is it in the energy? What is it that's not, you're not allowing yourself to go there. You're not allowing yourself to go there. Why aren't you allowing yourself to go there? What's going on there? What's going on there in the belief? Like thinking that when pigs fly, you'll actually get to live that authentic life that you want to live. That's a belief. That's a belief. It feels like a behavior. It feels like a behavior that is tied to a deep-rooted belief, like a behavior of like people-pleasing, behavior of self-sacrifice. Okay, what deck are we going to now? Take the leap, fool. That's right. Take the leap, fool. It is so. It's scary. It's scary. What are we willing to sacrifice? You know, not everyone is on this, I don't know, this search of self and the purpose in self and deprogramming and deconstructing and getting rid of the fragments. And so if someone was, for instance, like if someone was in a false Ten of Cups situation, which they were clearly showing me that, and then it's like, you know, you come to the realization like, oh, this does not align with me, but I've been rolling with this for a lot of years because, you know, it's the way of the world. It's the way of our culture. It's the way of our family, whatever it is. And then to have to like attempt to explain that to then that family, that culture, that tribe, whatever, that you have something different on your heart. And then when we don't explain it, that's when all that devil energy kind of goes sideways, right? Start engaging in self-sabotaging behaviors because we feel so stuck in our own bodies. I'm glad you want to live authentically. Oh, somebody just tried to close my throat chakra. That was a very weird feeling. I didn't like that. I just felt like a hand around my throat for a second. Geez, Sai. Are they able to get medical attention? Did you feel that energy, Bunny? That's weird. Still feel it. Still feel a little choked. Big on. You want me to stay in the Hecate deck? All right, I don't know. We keep going at me. I usually feel like we use more decks, but they want to stay in the Hecate deck. Yeah, that's right. I wasn't asked a safe word. Is that your friend that does the music, Sai? He's been having some trouble right now. Candle is tripping out. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, I feel that energy. I feel your energy. I can smell your secrets. Let go of the mask, man. Oh, okay. Well, all right. All right, there's an energy here. I'm looking at the card of sacrifice, transition, dreams in reverse, and illumination in the reverse. There's clearly, this is what are we picking up on this? Is this an entity or what? This is an entity that doesn't like this conversation. Doesn't like that souls are being guided. This is not a sacrificial energy, a sacrificial ideal here. Dreams in reverse, illumination in reverse. Does not want people to be illuminated. Does not want people to follow their dreams. This is a suffocating energy. Okay, this is clearly here though. I really don't think I want to clarify this anymore. I feel like this is a warning that this entity or energy is here. I already told you I could smell your secrets. Boo. All right, let me clear that. Yeah, dream eater, that's right. Again, dream eater. All right. Meditation is a good medication, isn't it? It really is. All kinds. Really been getting back into breath work lately too. Just being more intentional than I have been in a while. Jennifer, that shadow is still under your stairs. That's my nose all itchy all of a sudden. Time to get rid of that. Ah, I love it. Love it. To that energy, that entity, that demon, whatever you want to call it that we were picking up on. We now have guidance. Diversity. And unity. Yay! Oh, this altruistic Delulu Pisces loves this. We're going to snub you out with our love vibes. Oh, you should come play with us too. Jeez. That was a weird energy. Okay. Where do you want to go? Let's go here. I just got a really funny message from a spirit guide about that energy. The way that they said it too. They said, you need to come up out the closet, okay? Golly. Torturing everyone else because you refuse to leave the closet. Oh, that was funny. Right? I did too. That was really weird. This is just Sai and I. Sky and I. Sai. Why did I just say Sai? Okay. Let's look at this card of diversity. The manifest goddess. Eight of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. Strength. What they're just saying to me here is that if any of you are like, if any of you are literally feeling choked, okay, in a chokehold by life, not feeling that you can be yourself, express yourself, head towards that 10 of Cups, that just know that things are changing. Things are changing. Things are changing in this season. Things are changing in the energy. There is a passionate new beginning on the way here for you. What it is it's, I feel like they're talking like someone has stepped out, right? Someone stepped out and has gotten ready to go their own way. And they want you to know that there won't be, as you make this shift, as you make this lifestyle change, as you ground into it, the Eight of Cups in reverse is in reverse because you're not going to have to walk away from emotional things like you have in the past. You're not going to feel hurt like you have in the past. Okay, there's love and belonging and acceptance. Okay, there is diversity. There are people that want to unify through diversity in this sacred fire. The sacred fire. Sacred fire with the sacral chakra lit up on this card. I don't think we've ever gotten this sacred fire card before, this unity card, the Sakate deck. And so they're showing me the temperance card. Someone's really working through, they're calling their pieces back, right? You're calling your pieces back. Someone really spent a lot of time sacrificing the matters of their heart in order to do at the time what they believed was do the right thing. Okay, so like an example of that, that they're giving me is like, someone who stays in a marriage because of children, right? Stays in a marriage, thinks that it's best for the children, but they're like literally dying inside. So this is someone's already made the transition, but I keep getting this feeling of the void tonight, like, and not the void like liminal spaces like we usually talk about, like just this old life feeling a bit of a void on the way to like establishing the new life. And what they're showing me with this temperance card is you're recalling self here. You're recalling yourself. You're recalling the pieces back. Okay, it's all coming back. It's all coming back. And there's going to be something really beautiful. Something really beautiful beyond the keyhole. Look, you're curing yourself here. Okay? You got the medicine. You got the medicine because you're listening to your heart. You're manifesting the diversity that you want for your life. The free thinkers you want to be around, the weirdos, the creativity, whatever it might be. Okay, and this chokehold is leaving. You're calling the pieces back. Tell me about this sacred fire with the unity card, please. Telling me someone just had enough. Tell me about this unity card. Ooh, I like that. Death in reverse, Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Two of Wands. Stepping through the portal in the red dress. See, it's like she's leaving a shadow of the past in the mirror. Sorry, seemed to be a little bit of a glare on there. There. She's leaving the shadow of the past in the mirror there. Stepping out with her passion. That's what the red is symbolized by. This void of passion that you may have been feeling is about to shift. And it will shift quicker. It will grow stronger as you keep being curious, is what they're showing me with this Page of Pentacles card. With the Death card in reverse and the Unity here, they're showing that you're going to be coming into contact with a lot of people that are like, you just have past life energy with, right? These souls that you really groove with, these souls that you feel, that feel very sacred to you. The Star and the Hanged Woman. And the King of Cups. Now we have a King of Cups here and a Queen of Cups here. Meditate on these energies. Meditate on these energies. These diverse people that you want to come into unity with. With the Queen of Wands. Yeah. With those other magical creatures that you want to hang out with. Meditate on it. Start to feel their energy. You've been hanging out here for a while. We've been talking about this lately. There's a lot of telepathic communication going on right now. It always has been, but it feels very heightened right now within the Star Tribe. There's a lot of like 5D communication going on. There's a lot of telepathic communication going on. So start to, and this is you heading towards your star. You've gone in for a higher perspective. Your star looks different than it used to be. Oh, you know what they're pointing out to me on this card too? See how the Queen of Wands there? See how she's removed her mask? It's like literally leaving her. The mask is leaving her, and it's like dissipating into the air. Oh, somebody be healing that witch wound. Taking that mask off to protect that wound. Stepping into that passionate life. All right. Let's do some finals. One love, Amy, that's right. You know, when we don't, Krugs, when we don't get to live authentically, all of those things, all of those moments, all of that time, all those little conversations, all of those things that we don't heal because we're either, you know, protecting wounds or living the life that we believe we're supposed to be leading, that it's the right thing. All of those things is like crazy what it will do to the body. The body keeps the score of all of that. It's a lot of somatic work that has to be done as a release for those things, right? Within the body, body movement is very critical. And yeah. Soulmate, air, talisman, past life. So they're kind of, it looks like they want to close out this reading with like what we started with in the beginning of the reading, and that is that there is a key. There's a key into somebody's really diving into their past life energy right now. A lot of people are looking at their Akashic records, and they're looking at their Akashic records to find this key, to like redefine love, redefine creativity, redefine the arts, redefine everything about life, which is somebody's really like working on harnessing power, on their power, understanding the power that they have in this key to these feelings. So, they're telling me that some people are even a little concerned about there's nothing logical with this air card. There's nothing logical about what you desire in soulmate connections. Meaning logical, what I mean by logical is actually there are things that are very logical about it, but to the rest, to the world that you were brought up in does not feel logical. This utopia that you want to create for yourself in unity with others. And there's a key into the power of past life power, literally, and past life connections. And again, this is we have been talking so much about the sacral energy lately because the sacral energy is oh my, oh, I feel like something's screaming in my ear. What is that? The sacral energy is just part of that. Somebody's trying to distract me right now. It's somebody that doesn't like this message. Protection. And the protection card just fell out. I felt that energy again. That weird chokehold energy. So, you know, the sacral energy is about manifestation. It's about creation. Okay. And there's a power to some past life energy. You owning your power, and we talk about owning our power a lot, but it's like there's some kind of key to you seeing like how powerful you are because you, first of all, because you're willing to dive into the chaos and you're willing to deconstruct all of these things. Yeah, this isn't just about taking your power back, but just really understanding how powerful that you are, how powerful your sacred and your sacral and your root energy is, as we saw a lot through the reading, like this lack of passion. Okay. There's been a lot of repression around that energy. And it's like, whatever this is that you envision, whatever this vision is, this utopia is, this life is, this masterpiece is, on every level of your life, work, family, unity, soulmates, sex, creativity, the whole nine, whatever it is that you want to create. It is so to so many of the beliefs that we've been programmed with, the families that we've been around, the cultures that we've been around, all of it is so, it feels so illogical to them. But that's, they've got to own that, right? They've got to own these energies are not willing to dive into their own chaos. They feel really safe right where they're at. They're not willing to deconstruct any of these beliefs. They're not really willing to like dive and look at how this moral system was created. They don't even properly look into the history of it, okay? So they're walking around very sheeply, all right, and choosing sides, and you don't want to be on that side. You don't want to be on that team. You don't want to be part of that belief system. You don't want to be part of that lifestyle. And but the key is in your power. Okay, owning your power. As you choose to live in this authentic self, you will be in your power. You will be in your power. And there will be, again, they're confirming that like these soulmate connections, this unity with people will happen. It will happen. You will find the right people. You have not been around the right people. You have not been around the right cultures. They're talking really fast. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm channeling like in a weird way right now, but this is really like important to them. They keep getting to this like key. They want you to get to your key. And there's something in your Akashic records about this. There's something in the Akashic records about your root energy, about your sacral energy, about sacred sexuality, about these energies that will fuel you, that is going to fuel your heart's desire, is going to fuel your passions, to find these soulmate connections, to live in self and live in this authentic identity. Okay, and you do have protection over any, any bullshit coming across that. Look at that, and jealous. That's what it is at the end of the day. People that are hanging out in the closet with shackles on are jealous of people that own their freedom. Okay. The freedom of the mind. They're jealous of those that have freedom of the mind. But rather than just take the dive that they need to take. They're telling me because some of them fear psychosis. I don't know who that's for. But yeah, you're protected. You're protected against all evil eye. To safely dive into this past life energy and find this talisman. Also, for some of you, this past life energy might simply be the lives that you have lived within this life too. But there is a key there. There's a key. There's a key that's the root to understanding these connections that you have and freeing yourself in the mind space to get to these connections. And that's the vibe tonight. That is the vibe tonight, Star Tribe. Your internet's not keeping up. I hate that. Yeah, that is a badass vibe. That is about. Did we come to a consensus of what we're calling this quote unquote gymnasium? This think tank. You're so welcome, Faye. Yes. The red moon is right around the corner. What day is the 14th? I have to move Friday's live to Saturday. was really hoping that that live landed on that red moon, though, because that full moon energy is going to be, I'm already feeling it. Morganisms. Existential dread. What was Jimmy's idea? I didn't see it. That's good, Jennifer D. We can chat in the 5D, Jennifer D. The tsunami bomb. I like it. All right, y'all. Well, I am going to sign off for tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Live your best life. You're fabulous. Live your best life. You're fabulous. We're here for it. You paid AT&T for extra telepathy time. Jimmy, let's put the phone contracts out of business with our telepathic communication. I have been locked in a phone contract for, I feel like, decades. I'm tired of being owned. Miriam, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Thank you so much. It was fun. I'm glad you were able to get here for a live. And I will see you all on the flip side. There will be a collective reading up on Thursday. I am switching this week's. Usually I do a live on Friday, but I got to switch it to Saturday this week. So then I'll see you again for another live on Saturday. I'm not sure right now. Hi, I didn't see you sneak in. It's all good, Sai. We're sending your buddy some healing vibes. I hope he's doing okay. So enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. Talk to you soon.